everyone, welcome back to Makeup by Mama G. Today I'm going to do a very simple smoky eye. It's a simple eye with heavy eyeliner using Bare Escentuals Rocker Eye Kit. I just got this a couple weeks ago from Sephora and I love it. Love it. So, if you guys like what you see, keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply my base. I'm using Bare Minerals Prime Time Eyelid Primer. What's up, babe? And just do my tutorial. And I'm just going to apply this all over the base. It's pretty similar to Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay's Primer Potion. It's another just translucent base, but this one really makes the eyeshadow stick. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to take all the eyeshadows today that we're going to use. Like I said in the beginning, are from the Rocker Eye Kit. This one right here. So the first thing I'm going to use is called 1980s. This shadow is so pretty. It's just really pearly and frosty and it's so nice. Okay, so I'm going to use the double-sided brush that the kit came with. This is called the Rock and Roll double-sided brush. I'm going to use the eyeshadow brush. This brush is really good. It's super soft, but at the same time, it's kind of stiff. So when you use pigments or loose mineral shadows, this is a really good brush because it's going to stay in there. It's not going to cause like hella fallout all over your face. It's going to really pack on the color onto the lid. Okay, so this is 1980s. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit into the brush, and then I'm going to tap it into the lid so that way we don't have too much on there. And then we're just going to apply this to the lid area. And I'm going to add a little bit at a time. You don't want to add too much at a time because then you're going to have major fallout. You just want to keep adding a little bit along the way. And then once I have the color on, I'm just going to take the edge of the brush and just, using left and right motions, blend out that edge so it's not so harsh. So now that we have the color all over the lid, the next thing I'm going to take is, where is it? This one is called Rockstar. It's super sparkly. At least it looks like it inside the jar. When you apply it onto your eyes, it ends up turning more into like a charcoal gray kind of color. It doesn't look as sparkly as it does in the jar after you apply it and blend it. I'm sure if you were to apply it wet, it would probably look like it does in the jar, but we are not going to do that today. So I'm just going to take a different brush because I personally like certain brushes in my crease area. For this particular color, I want to have this be the blended part in the crease. So my brushes are all over the place because I was supposed to wash them today. So I'm trying to find my blending brush. I can't even find either of them. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the first brush I'm going to use is just that double-sided brush. This is just to apply that color into the crease area. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking that, what do I call it, Rockstar eyeshadow, and I'm going to pick a little bit up with the brush. Tap off the extra. Always tap off the extra when you're working with loose pigments or mineral shadows. So what I'm going to do now is I am just going to follow that crease area. Make that little V. And I'm just going to start blending a little. And then with the blending brush, I'm just going to go in there using back and forth motions, blending that out so that way it doesn't look so harsh. This is a good primer. I mean, these shadows are really sticking to the primer. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of having to really blend this out because that shadow is just sticking to my lid because of that primer. So the next thing I'm going to take is the BUXOM. Is it BUXOM or BUXOM? BUXOM I don't know. The only reason why I bought this thing was because I saw Makeup by Tiffany D use this and it looked really, really nice. So anyways, this is in Leatherette. It's very similar to, ooh, this one's a really thick brush, it looks like L'Oreal Hip Cream Liner and MAC's Fluid Line. And it looks really, really, really similar to that. Sorry guys, I'm like all out of whack with like knowing where all my stuff is. I was gonna wash my makeup brushes, but then I want to do this tutorial. I don't know, I just think this brush is a little too thick to do my top lash line. So right now I'm just gonna pick up some of it with an angled liner brush. This is Sigma's 266 brush. You don't need a lot when you're using this. You only need a little bit. So right now I'm just going to line the top lash line. This is supposed to help your lashes become stronger, thicker, and it also works as an eyeliner, so you get like double the fun with it. I'm also going to apply it to my bottom lash line. So it's going to kind of act like a base for the eyeshadow that we're going to apply down here. So now that I have my liner on the top and the bottom lash line, I'm just going to take that shadow, what did I say it was called? Black leather. Black leather. Yeah, black leather. Super dark, sparkly shadow. And I'm just going to take the liner side of the double-sided brush. And I'm just going to pick a little bit up, tap it off. I'm actually, you know what, let's wet it a little bit with some MAC Fix Plus. Wet that brush a little bit before doing it because that's what the instructions say to do. Okay, so brush is wet. Tap off the extra. Apply this right over. Oh, this looks a little thick. And I'm just going to smudge this just so it has that shine. Not shine, sparkle like the shadow does. That's what I'm trying to get on here, is that sparkle. So I'm just going to go over the entire pretty much liner that we went over with the shadow so that way I get some sparkle in there. Okay, so now that we have the thick liner on, I want to go back over with Rockstar into the crease area just to make it a little bit more smoked out. I'm going to add some to the other side too, because right now it's like a soft smoky eye on top with heavy liner, so I just want to make this a little bit darker. I love the heavy liner on this look. It's a really good set. I'm actually surprised at how well this set is. I haven't used Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials since like I had Nate. I used to use Bare Essentials a lot, like when I was in high school, because their colors were so natural looking. But I've been using their foundation for a while now. Okay, so just gonna even it out with my finger. Okay, it's on.
Hi, tutorial. It's me, my mom. My name is Nate.
Nate wanted to come on here real quick before I get back to do my tutorial. Huh?
I fortune.
Okay, so while this side is still drying, I'm just going to pick up some of that black leather that we had earlier. What's up, babe?
Uncle D's.
Huh?
Uncle D.
Uncle D's here?
My mom's here.
Young D.
Mom said D. Come on. Young D.
He's sneaky, huh? Come on, they're calling you, Nate. Close my door, baby. Nate, close my door. Thank you. So right now I'm just touching up the liner. Thank you, baby. We have, it's Monday Night Football right now. So we have like all of our, well, not all, just some of our friends over right now. Just hanging out. My brother's here, Jason's cousin, a couple of our homies are watching the game. The Niners are playing tonight. So right now, I'm just going over with black leather again. I'm going to apply it heavy because this is like the part of the smoky eye. Since the eye is really, really simple, the liner is got to be dramatic. So I'm just going heavy on the liner. So wait, that's what makes it the smoky eye. That liner makes it smoky, not the eyeshadow, but the liner. So with the lashes, the long lashes, the heavy liner, that's what's going to make it a smoky eye. So I'm waiting for this side to dry, the glue. As soon as that dries, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the liner. And then after that, I'm just going to apply my foundation. Those of you who watch my videos, you guys know that I wear Bare Minerals in tan. Oh, that's my Mineral Veil. Wrong one. In tan. So that's what I'm going to apply. So to contour, I'm just going to use MAC Sculpt and Shape in Light Sweep and Shade Stir. I'm just using Sedona Lace's angled blush brush. Alright, so for the cheeks, I'm going to try out Golden Gate blush. I got a sample of that. I want to say this is more on the peach side. It looks matte. I don't know. This is going to be my first time trying it, so let's see if I'm going to like it. Oh yeah, it's more on the peach side. I liked the name of it because I am from the Bay Area and San Francisco is like, what's the word? Like a monument kind of thing over here. Oh, that's a pretty blush. Yeah, I'd wear that. I might have to buy a whole thing of that. That is a pretty color. It's a really natural, like, peach color. I like that. It doesn't have, like, too much shimmer or anything in it, really. That's a really nice natural color. I like it. Okay, so now that we are done with that, I'm going to take, let's see, which one was it? Let's take, what's that? No, let's not take that one. Let's take True. I believe this is a either all over face color or one of those powders that you use for highlighting. I don't know. It just says True on the bottom. Okay, so anyways, it looks, you know what it looks like to me? Here, let me show you guys close up. Hopefully you guys can see the sparkle. Can you guys see the sparkle? It reminds me of B-Slap's Fairy Dust Mineral Powder. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this on the top of my cheekbones as a highlight. So I'm trying to grab a little bit at a time because there is no sifter, so I don't want to grab too much, otherwise I'm going to have a huge thing of glitter babies, as Susanna calls it, on my face. Glitter babies. That was the first I ever heard that, you know that, Susanna? Okay, so anyways, just a little bit more. And it's just going to give like the perfect glow onto the cheeks. See, it's kind of hard to see because of this lighting, but there. See that glow? Because of that. Because of that True. Okay, so I think that's pretty much for the look, for the eyes and the face. Oh, let's touch up on the brows, actually. So I have Brunette brow powder from Bare Escentuals. I put a little bit on. I don't like putting my eyebrows on afterwards. I don't know. I just like doing it a little bit before and after. It's just me. It might be just because of my OCDness. So I'm just going to touch up on the brows right now. Again, Brunette brow powder from Bare Escentuals. Okay, so for the lips, I'm going to use Bambi from the, how do you say it? BUXOM? 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 I don't know. But it is Bambi lip gloss. It is super, super pretty. It's kind of like a peach, kind of shimmery peach color. It is one of those lip plumpers. It doesn't really burn. It just gives that nice, like, minty, tingly sensation. But this was my favorite color out of all of them. I told my sister-in-law, Raquel, that she should get the one that's named Raquel because it's spelled the way that she spells it. A lot of people don't spell Raquel the way she spells it. She spells it R-A-C-Q-U-E-L. Okay, so I just applied the bottom of my lips, and I could already feel the tingle. It's like a very cooling sensation. It's not like burning. So for those of you who like minty, cool, refreshing kind of feeling, lip plumpers, whatever you want to call it, I would suggest trying these out. There are so many pretty colors. So many. If I had the money, I would buy every single color that they have. Because they're so pretty. Okay, so that's pretty much the final look. So let me throw my hair up real quick and I will be back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. It's a pretty, I really like this set. I want to try a dark smoky eye with just like black on the lid and maybe that color that we use in the crease area. With this color like in the tear duct area. I want to try another smoky eye tomorrow. I really like the cooling sensation. It's a pretty color, right? It's like just a really peachy, nude, everyday kind of color. See the glow? Can you guys see that glow from that truth? So yeah, this is pretty much it. Sorry for the messy hair, but I just don't feel like doing too much to it. I just washed my hair today, and I wanted to keep it my hair. I wanted to keep it not non-dirty, but I didn't want to get too much hairspray in it today because I know that tomorrow I'm gonna want to strain it, and I can't have no hard, chunky, straight hair for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm volunteering at night school, so I'm gonna get going because everyone's waiting for me downstairs. Okay, I think I'm done with my video, so I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys like this look, and yeah, this was a pretty good kit. I'm very impressed. Now I want to try their other kits because these shadows are pretty. Okay guys, I'm gonna get going. Bye.